Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Ash, not one cheer?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Yes? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great, all right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry, do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're gonna ask you about it, you're gonna talk about it, and you're gonna get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you gotta be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm gonna meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on $1 billion network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
$1 billion network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got it.
I'm not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, man, I'm good.
Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I
So
need-
mean.
Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like... Loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course,
You
you
too.
know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're gonna sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow me here. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP.
What's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, I mean, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why's that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what it's all about, like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match, thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving like a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my opponent, don't get me wrong. So in the heat of the moment, words do get exchanged. But to talk about another man's family? Like, fam, I'm embarrassed for him. My man has a lot of growing up to do.
Well, what I want to know and we want to know, the next time you two meet, are you going to exchange words? Are y'all going to exchange words?
I don't know. But I'm sure there's going to be a discussion, that I can promise you. You know, I'm not expecting him to change his stripes. You know, he is who he is. You know, so when someone shows you who they are,
Questo stesso questa cara story vagamente
that's it. You know, that's what my parents told me, and that's just how I live.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's it?
It's been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Mas mamete tem a pripaz.
As you can tell, Danny, we've been asking CT Hezzy some questions to try to distract him. It doesn't look like it's working because he has increased the lead.
If you guys could, I sent over 35 more questions. Just keep moving down that list.
CT, can you read us Shakespeare and play 2K at the same time? 2 beats or not 2 beats, Danny?
That is the question.
Still a long way to go. You can get back in this. It's a game of runs.
100%.
Am mai băgat mișcă la când ăsta mă joc. Se bat pe toți.
With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about...
Da, așa.
their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team.
Going for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Murray. The Hornets also changing it up. Cody Martin, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Mikhailuk comes in for Kelly Oubre. And MP subbed in for Ball. Setting the floor for the Hornets, we've got Hayward. He's out there with Cody Martin. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 2 guard. MP, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Oh, good with the triple. Hornets trail by 6. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Hayward against Bay. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
MP right outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And here's Young from the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 6. Hayward left side. And Hayward with the stuff.
And using his underrated athleticism, Hayward is no stranger to throwing it down.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Griffin against Martin. Young got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Young against MP. For 3.
Să mă piși pe de controller.
Johnson, he's checked in for Young. Paladon's checked in for the Hornets.
Da, m-a pus și copilul, că nu știu.
Completely new group for Atlanta. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Oubre outside. Back to MP. Outside Ball. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. MP's got himself on the board with 3 there. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
On the court for Charlotte, Kelly Oubre out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. The offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night. And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
It has a great sense of spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Hunter kicks to Young. The 10-footer. And the dunk by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And the Hornets call time here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash. And that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping.
So
it's Atlanta controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the three. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Over to the wing. Passes it to Mikhailuk. No good on the three.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Murray, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And again, the Hornets missing.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Paladon passes to MP. He feeds it to Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Clock at 6. From 13, and he nails the jumper. Mikhailuk got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hornets. The Hawks leading by 23. Hunter on the wing. Hawks passing it around. Back to Holiday. From 12 feet out. It's good.
Aaron Holiday.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. MP against Holiday. MP passes to Richards. Shoots over Capella. Atlanta with the rebound.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Pode ir mais por foi, meu fiz Pedro.
on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And the ball. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it out in a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being
Oh my God.
Finishing at the rim is still an art. Let's get this going.
Mamă, hai că acum mă piși pe ei.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
But I saw what happened to you on draft night. I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me. Just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bro. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent. It's not how many years you went to school. It's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got...
Chiar și așa.
Oh, 2K TV fans, grab your cowbells. It's Top Play of the Year time. This is Scott Moak, public address announcer for your Sacramento Kings. We're piling up 1 million VC and leaving it to your wisdom. There can only be one. Here are your two finalists.
Continuu, că nu vreau să mă uit.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. And Hart subbed in for Brunson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks. You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the floor for Charlotte, Cody Martin is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's MP, then it's Ball, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term. Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Ball against Quickly. And the foul called on MP.
Hai, coaie, că am dat în minge două pula mea de aici.
He's checked in for New York. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Valadone's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Hart against Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got his second bucket. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Grimes. Toppin outside. On the wing quickly. Shot clock at 5.
No, Bado.
Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A deep 3 from MP. And Grimes pulls it down. New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. 35 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Hart from long range. They get it again. Toppin passes to Quickly. He's off on the layup.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
With the teardrop, and the bucket is good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
17. Now here's MP. 5 points in the game.
Whoa!
MP's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
How about MP doing a little fancy dancing with that ball handler to shake up his defender?
Nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hornets out in front. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Chiar și așa.
Here come your Knicks City answers, everyone.
Mare și tu pe să mă pună pe bară, ce urât.
Going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Hart's checked in for Grimes. And Quickly subbed in for Brunson. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Washington's checked in for Williams. Martin comes in for Mikhailuk. MP's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And Maladon subbed in for Smith.
Hai că pușe de teammates.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they average the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop dimes.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Toppin. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Quickly in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Well, I tell you, you look at Washington's motor and his effort, a lot to like about both. I mean, he uses his length and instincts to do a good job on the glass.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And the foul called on MP. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
He's such a good free throw shooter. We don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
Acho că nu bagă niciun.
First free throw is good. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it
Așa 3-pointer. Easy, puiule! 3-point, nigga.
Great skill level in the game right now. No question. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. We just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Quickly from outside. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus. Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Barrett passes to Quickly. All alone.
No bother.
Can't hit that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Barrett with it. Martin picks him up. Barrett can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Maledon. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. R.J. Barrett. He's feeling it tonight. Driving force for the New York Knicks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
Iară dă cu pișa de ăsta.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great.
Bagă-l pe mouse, Marius, ai nebunit.
Charlotte ends up
Gata,
going
l-a
with a new
băgat pe
group.
mouse, Marius, s-a terminat.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the fourth.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
We talk about the importance of making free throws. Tonight being the perfect example.
Yeah, B.A., they found ways to get to the line, and then they made them count.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for R.J. Barrett.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Futu-ți morții, mătii!
Nick Richards, Book Night
Bravo!
right there with MP. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. And it's Jones in at the 4.
My girlfriend.
Brunson against MP. Quickly outside. Randall right side. MP against Brunson. Clock at 6. The 3, Barrett.
Nu intră. Da, mă, da.
Hornets with the rebound. And here's MP. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
Man, you got to keep feeding MP at this point. Come on now. He's riding a hot hand right now.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one.
Ne-au bătut cu 2 puncte că mă nervez. I-a bătut?
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.
Nu, că am jucat bine rău meciul ăsta, să vezi următorul că
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching.
Chiar și așa. Deci, viol masiv, incredibil, nu se putea. Keep this in the niggas like we don't perform, we gon' hop power and no talking. Man's gone, we gon' scorch them. Fuckers a deep team, we gon' off them. They really pop on his coffin, we gon' hop power and no.
MP, you got a minute?
Of course, sure.
What's this I hear about you working on some initiative to earn more fans?
Look, man, I've been meaning
I thought I was clear with you. Basketball comes first. End of story.
It does. But I got a lot of people in my ear telling me I gotta do other stuff too, man.
What, Freddie? What did I tell you about
You
him?
know, I know what you said about Freddie, but just because you don't like him doesn't mean he's gonna disappear.
I told you. Talk to me if he gives you a hard time.
He's not giving me a hard time, Othello. The things that I do outside of the court does not distract me from what I need to do on the court or for this team. I need you focused. I am focused. You are a critical building block for the future of this franchise. I get it, and I appreciate it. I really, really do. But you gotta really trust me on this one, because I got this.
Nu mă ciucă, că m-a bătut cineva.
I'm serious. Let me know if Freddie gives you problems, here? I promise you. You'll be the first one to know. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that. Give me the... Adam! It's been too long, bro.
Chiar și așa.
From our first 3 seasons, your favorite play was Zape 2 in the wreck. Using the ball fake, but accepting no substitutions. This finishing move on 1, 2, 3 defenders. Ring that bell. This could be your new champion. Taking on our second half champ. Here's No Sleep Uno.
You know, almost every team has a roster turnover in the offseason, so right this time of year can be about... They're going with an almost entirely new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Bol comes in for Banchero. Isaac's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. Kailu comes in for Gordon Hayward. Martin's checked in for Oubre. And MP subbed in for Ball. On the court for Charlotte, they've got MP. He's out there with Cody Martin. And it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. One of the big talking points with MP, can he make the leap to the pro game? Greg, you think his game translates?
Skills-wise, he was tremendous in the college game. The question is the physical side. We'll have to find out if MP can handle it.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And as I watch Cole out there,
oh, baby girl! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Mulțumesc delir!
Really only starting to scratch the surface.
Outside Anthony. Back to Fultz.
Hai, te pun eu capul lui Picasso, să uite cât ești nebun.
And that's now 7 points for Markelle Fultz. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
And stolen by MP. Martin kicks to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by MP. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 7-point differential. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
4 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Anthony. Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Banchero comes in for Bol. Franz Wagner's checked in for Isaac. And it's Suggs in for Markelle Fultz. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Hornets trail by 3.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
On the court for the Hornets, Hayward out there with Washington. Then it's MP. Then there's Oubre, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Mamă, perfect a fost.
Of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. Their three-point percentage has gone through the roof.
Wagner kicks to Suggs. To the middle, and stolen by Hayward. A moment now to hear from our sideline
Lamelo.
David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Yes.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Anthony taking his time here. Pass to Carter. Back to Anthony. All alone. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Hayward finds MP. From deep. Offensive rebound. Washington. And a
Bravo!
Washington's got 5 now.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All
Easy.
about effort right
Easy.
now.
Easy.
MP, that's
Easy.
for 2. That shot off. And Orlando will come the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
They just got overwhelmed.
Mă fute în cur. Domnul Pacă,
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even
Nu,
be
am dat prea
competitive,
devreme.
and it was nothing close to that.
Bravo, mă! Good job, man.
Got the lead up to 2 now for Charlotte.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Anthony. Ball with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
MP, that's for 2. And he gets it to go off the back of the rim. And now a 4-point Hornets lead. The Magic have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. It's 3 of 9. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. During his childhood, Hurricane Katrina forced Kelly Oubre Jr.'s family out. And they had to move.
And the Oubre family moving from New Orleans to Houston. Kelly saying he still thinks about the day his family left NOLA. Feels lucky they found a new home.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group.
Bă, ne ajung ăștia, ce dracu, băgați-mă pe lume.
So it's tied as we head to halftime. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The visiting team, 44.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams tried.
Ce urât că nu mă bagă pe mine, că mă piși pe toți. Chiar și așa. Șaizeci nouă. I-am bătut.
So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Chiar și așa.
What do you say to the people who question the wisdom of your decision to participate in a PR offensive to win over the hearts and minds of the city?
Chiar și așa.
I'd say they probably don't know me very well or what I'm all about.
Okay, what are you all about?
Lifting up those around me, Nate. Are you not listening? I mean, on the court and off the court. I've been doing that since day one. But in a new city with a new fan base, I needed a little help getting started, you know? So I got together with the team and with the organization, and we talked about how I can make a difference within the community. You got something against making the community better? Because it seems like it.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Not at all. I mean, I just think some people see all this as like a distraction.
Well, that's too bad, because it's not. There's 24 hours in a day, so there's plenty of time for me to work on my craft and be a helpful member of society. I think if you ask anyone in that locker room, they'll tell you that I put in just as much work as anybody when it comes to ball. So no, I don't see it as a distraction.
I mean, it could be seen as a little cynical, but I mean.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Nate White's report that you've been asked to participate in PR initiatives by the team.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it sounds like a really cool idea, and I'm wondering if you can talk about maybe some of the things you might be doing or some of the things you might be looking forward to.
Well, John, I'd like to actually clarify things a little further.
Sure. That's why we're here.
Great. So, look, this organization, one of the great things about it is they put everyone in a position to succeed. And not just for basketball players either, you know. I've heard from people in the like of, in sales, you know, tell me their supervisors care about them and give them a path to advance if they do their job well. I mean, that's, I'm super lucky in that manner, but I'm rambling right now, so.
No, that's okay.
Sorry.
That's all right. Take your time.
More so what I'm trying to say is this organization excels at helping you reach your potential. You know, both on and off the court. You know, so they can ask you what you care about and really help you accomplish that goal, you know? Obviously, you know, I care about my community. No doubt, that's always been a part of who I am. My parents instilled that in me since day one.
Well, they sound like really good parents.
They are. They're the best, man. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I can see how people might think it's something more cynical than, you know, given the draft night and everything. But it's as simple as the team reaching out to me and seeing how they can support me in anything that I want to do, you know? I'm really grateful for that. You know, everyone here has been fantastic since day one.
Sounds like it. Thanks, MP.
Chiar și așa. Adică, deci e incredibil. Play next game, nu vreau team practice, vreau ăsta. Warriors cu Hornets. O să-i fut în guriță. Rău de tort.
Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now!
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit!
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere, let me know.
Oh my gosh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Vinny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's Squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot.
Chiar și așa.
Hey, MP, how are you? My man John, what's going on, man? All right. You chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you, or?
I say me. Yeah, 100%, I'd say me. Life is about adapting, John, as you may know as well.
Okay then, last question. Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans, if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Okay, how about this? I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
I like that.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship. Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Zici că e eu ăsta, bă, mi-ești pula în el. Îmi place rău de el. Negru, mă, preferat.
Choose carefully, think critically, and make your choice for top play of the year. We'll announce your winner during the 2K TV Awards, so stay tuned to see which play takes home 1 million VC. It's been my pleasure to present your plays. Thanks to everyone who submitted. See you in your next Kings game in NBA 2K23.
We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both score.
Mă o să fut ăștia pe mine, pe noi, băgăm pula. Spatele.
Making some changes. Richards is checked in for Washington, and MP subbed in for Ball. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. So on the floor for Golden State, Poole and Thompson man the backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Green in at the center position. MP against Poole. MP shot is off. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Oubre's got 7 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
They grant so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
And both free throws good for Poole.
When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
MP, that was good. Well, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league. but I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
MP against Poole. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Talk about Jordan Poole. His confidence never wavered, Richard.
No, remember, Poole shot 33% his rookie season. Lots of people kind of wrote him off, but Jordan's always believed in his game. Took advantage of the injuries to Clay and Steph, grabbing those extra shots.
The first free throw is good.
They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Charlotte making some changes. Mykhailiuk comes in for Hayward, and it's Martin in for Oubre. And both free throws good for Poole.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
From deep, MP. Kuminga pulls it in. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, the Hornets pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Oh, baby green!
A hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Poole, the pass to Payton. Poole against MP. Kuminga. Not going to go that time. And Charlotte going the other way now. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Poole in for DiVincenzo. So on the floor for Golden State. Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Green out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Poole in at the point. Shot from 12. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Out to Thompson. The 3 is up. Here's Poole. Tipped. And he gets it back. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Washington. Finished off the break. And it's an 8-point Hornet lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And the defense was right where it needed to be, but it didn't matter. He still found a way.
Wiggins outside. Off target from 3-point range. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Oubre passes to MP. Lets it fly. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
Ball finds MP. Back to Ball. Washington outside. 6 to shoot. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Green. And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
Hayward,
not backing down from anyone. Hayward looking determined to score on the intense coverage.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Thompson. From deep. from beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Pass the ball. Lets it go. Drains it. Now 3 for 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Thompson outside. Wiggins right side. Pass to Green. The 3 from Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Hornets leading by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Are Warrior că le bag, trag muie. Uite și albinuța aia la fel, băga mea și pe lângă albinuța. Chiar și așa.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them.
Bagam com as mãos.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.
Bravo,
showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Easy shit on puiule. E greu cu mine. Play next game.
Did you say triple D?
Double digit Danny
deficit.
4 Ds.
I'm glad they're having a good time.
I'm not one to talk because I've had a couple L's this season. So
A couple?
Me trash talking Danny.
I can't even count them on two hands.
Listen. Hezzy, how you feeling about this matchup?
My objective right now is to keep the ball out of Jokic's hands, so I'm trying to speed him up offensively.
Oh. Okay, Danny.
11 Nugget turnovers to 2 on the Heat. I think that's a big part of this game.
Definitely. Hezzy's getting in the passing lanes and making sure he's baiting Danny to throw him that pass where he can get in that lane, intercept it.
No tricks, only treats here, Greg, is we've got NBA action on Halloween. Greg, I have seen you sport some very checked in for Ball. For Sacramento, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
On the court for Sacramento, they've got Harrison Barnes. Lyles out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Fox in at the point. The three from MP. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And this team, Greg, crafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Now, here's Monk, covered by Oubre. Monk, the pass to Barnes. Now, Fox. Free throw line jump shot.
And I'm loving the energy MP puts into his defense. It makes it that much harder to beat him.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Incredible.
Wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Now Monk. His last outing with 20 points. That one drops for him.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
And here's MP for three. Drops in the tray. MP's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hornets.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Fox finds Sabonis. Back to Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably
tonight. On fire!
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
No, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want...
Așa, pauză un pic. Mă enervează tastatura asta că mi-a acoperit toată masa și nu pot să pun și un story.
To get those threes falling consistently. Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot.
Nu există. Nu există.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Williams is checked in for the Hornets. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Kevin Huerter comes in for Malik Monk. This quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mikhailov's checked in for P.J. Washington.
M-a și pus pe o bară, băga mea și pula. Pagă-mă pe mine că vă spar. Gata, ăla e.
Group on the floor now for Charlotte. Here's Ball. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Oubre out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's MP. Then it's Ball, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
No.
Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell.
Ce să adresezi, bă? Bă, n-ai cum e monstru!
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
his touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And a deep three from MP. Richards tips it back in. Richards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Fox passes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. Barnes against Oubre. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Clock at 4. Here's Monk. And in the lead for shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come to his own as a reliable outside threat.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
The first one falls. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
I like how sure of himself MP is at the arc. He acts like he already knows the shot is good.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Hornets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA.
Defensive foul.
And look out how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Personal foul.
They haven't wasted any time.
Non è fame. Băgați-l pe mouse, Marius, fiind bun. Sunt on fire.
So it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding.
43. The Kings. 33. Fans, make some noise.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo.
Vreau și eu acum, în ultimul sfert de meci, vreau și eu să mă bage. Nu vreau să termine cu mine pe bancă. Doamne ajută.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks.
6 mesaj. Ok, luăm o pauză de la joc și mă duc la bucătărie să-mi iau ceva de mâncare, că îmi este foarte foame. Revin. Boludo. Oh no, another level on geek. I think you're fine.
Danny, don't feel bad. I'm gonna be right there with you, taking those L's. Ooh, Danny, getting saucy. I like it. I like the confidence. I think the big thing right now is Danny's passes are getting picked off by Hezzy. And that probably comes from a lot of experience watching different play styles online, right, Hezzy?
I've been, running this kind of heavy pressure zone defense for the past few 2Ks now, so it's a lot of repetition and just
And at this early stage of the season, you think teams are still trying to sort out players' roles, Smitty?
Maybe a few, BA. But if you're still trying to figure things out,
Changes for Chicago. Jones comes in for Drummond, and it's White in for Caruso. On the court for the Hornets, they've got Cody Martin. MP is out there with ball. Then it's Washington, and it's Williams in at the 5, down low. For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Levine passes to Jones. Outside, Williams. Pocket 6. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
MP outside. And he's in the books. MP. Now 1 for 2.
Now for MP, remember, this guy was booed on draft night. He came into the league with the fans against him. But I think MP is using that as fuel.
No question, you have to. It's a tough spot to come into. But MP is going to try to win over the fans. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since